From Christian monks to Chinese scholars to Polynesian sailors, for all of human history, we've looked up at the stars with wonder and curiosity. The observatory behind me was constructed for the Illinois State University. Hundreds of students had come here to observe the stars, but now it lies abandoned. This is the story of the observatory on the prairie.
The Observatory on the Prairie would be commissioned by the University of Illinois. A 40-inch Cassegrain reflector would be provided by Astromechanics Incorporated as the observatory's main telescope at a cost of $244,000. The dome that housed the telescope would be attached to the main building, which included an apartment for astronomers. Due to its remote location, it was more convenient for astronomers to have extended stays at the observatory, rather than trying to drive out every single day. In January of 1969, the observatory would be inaugurated. Soon after, astronomers from all over the state would begin visiting this observatory in the middle of nowhere. Its remote location would provide a dark sky without much light pollution. Despite this observatory becoming a hotbed of research after its opening, it wouldn't be long before it became abandoned. After dozens of research papers were written here, 11 years later the observatory would close. Like a bad joke, they ceased operations on April 1st of 1981, and the observatory would soon become abandoned. But that isn't the end of its story.
It is very, very empty over here. There's a few farms. And of course there's these woods here and a blocked off road, but I'm pretty sure the observatory is this way. Look at that. I think Mr. P has been to every location I visited on this trip. Ain't that something? I love it when trees creak like that. Sounds so cool. Anyway, somewhere up this road is the observatory. Those crows are going ham over there. I feel like I'm in Stalker right now. Wow, that is so cool. I don't think there's a way inside. You can see the main entrance there is covered in cinder blocks. But I'll walk around and get a good view of the other side of the building. Well, look at that. That's really inviting. Look, they're telling us to come in that way. How polite. Wow. Well, this is the inside. It is pitch black. I have the infrared on, but there's not a whole lot of light. You see how it's laggy like that? I do apologize for that. There's nothing I can do about that though. It's just how the camera's going to record when it's a low light like this because it takes a lot of power. So I'm sorry that this is going to be in like 10 FPS. Oh, there's some light to the left of me, so you guys will get some frames in a minute. Oh, wow. Alright. There you go. Look at that. You got some frames now. cool. Ooh. So here's the actual observatory part. Oh, there's the frame rate drop again. Sorry about that, guys. Wow. This is really, really cool. Well, that was pretty cool. Again, I apologize for the FPS drop. In low light with the infrared on, the camera just does that. I think it's because of power consumption or something. And then there's this little structure right here. What a cool, cool place.
A secondary 40-inch telescope and a 4-inch Ross-Fecker camera were stolen in the early 80s. Just after the observatory's closing in April of 1981, the main 40-inch telescope was transferred to the Mount Laguna Observatory in San Diego. It is still being used to this day. The Observatory on the Prairie is a place where astronomers from all across the Midwest flock to in order to enjoy the beauty of the night sky. Here they explored the wonders of the universe, and because of that, this small observatory will never be forgotten.